World Top 5 Most Greedy Landlord Who Fought with Their Government and Don't Allow to Sold Their House at Any Cost. As we know, to make our own house is everyone's dream, for that they spend their life, time, money, but how you feel when government or any builder forcefully tried to buy your house. So in today's video we will discuss about world most greedy landlord who refuges and fought with government for their house.
However, they have to face different types of problem, but at last they became successful to save their house. So let's start our today's video.
Number 5. Austin Spriggs. It is located at Washington, D.C., bounded with big buildings. Austin Spriggs was the owner of this house during 1980 at where the small town were modified by big buildings. So at that time many landlords sold their house to builder, but Austin Spriggs refuses to sell,
as he was not ready to sold his house at any cost because he thinks that he don't get right price of his land. So when builder don't give right price for his land, he opened a pizza shop at that house, but at the time he was not able to pay bank loan, so he had to sold his house at half price only.
Austin sold that house to builder in about $700,000, but the actual price of that house was $1,500,000. Number 4. Yang. It is obvious question in everyone's mind that why this house is in such condition. It seems it is affected by earthquake, as it is located in China, Hawaii, where government planned to make big industrial park. For that, Yang neighbors sold their house to government but refused to sold his house and also file a case in court against Chinese government. So to take revenge, government cut the connection of electricity, water supply, internet of Yang house. Due to this, Yang had to go 1 kilometer only to bring water, as water supply was cut by government. He had to live life with the help of candle, as he had to face different torture from government. And finally, after 2 years, court give decision in favor of Yang. Number 3. Edith Macefied house. There is a city called Seaton, which is the smallest town of Washington, which is famous for its different shopping malls, as it looks like there is a big hole inside the mall. But can you believe that hole is a real house which is inside a shopping malls?
First there was house at that place, but in 2006 when builder decided to make a big mall at that place, for that all the people sold their house to make big mall. But 86 years old Macefied refused to sold her house. However, she was not ready to sold her house at any cost, as she refused the offer.
$1 million, which was much times bigger than its actual price. So builder decided to make a mall inside the house, but when she died she donated all her property to builder and property paper. And despite making mall, builder maintained that house, which is now famous for its amazing look.
Number 2. Leo Bogan. As it is obvious question in everyone's mind that why this house is inside the road, or why road is inside that house. It seems someone construct a house inside the road. Actually there was a house at that place, but later government planned to make a big highway at that place. For that all the landlords sold their house to government, but the Leo Bogan and his wife refused to sold their house and to settled another place, so they stay in same place, and being helpless government also construct a highway at same place, which looks like this. Number 1. Farmhouse inside airport. It is located inside the center of Narita International Airport in Japan, as there was a farm at first, and later to minimize the traffic government plan to make international airport, but the farmer of that place refused the offer of Japanese government, and they also start protesting, and also farmers file a case against Japanese government, as farmer had to face different types of problem. Finally court give decision in favor of farmers, so government construct only 1 runway for airport, and the farmer are still farming. It seems farmer are farming in runway. In today's video we discussed about those people who face different types of problem for their dream house and became successful.